Cooks. Today we're making an absolutely delicious chopped salad. It has all the components of a fantastic salad spread out on a platter Cobb style. It is one of my favorite salads. And we are going to be trying out these Paudin knives. This is a Damascus VG10 knife set. We're going to chop all our vegetables for the salad. We're going to make us a fantastic lunch, and I cannot wait to try these babies out. So welcome to the Amy Learns to Cook kitchen. So I am a cook who loves nice knives. And I went from the beginning of my home cooking career to now. I started with knives that were they were lower than beater knives. They were your grocery store, beat up, hand-me-down knives. And I didn't even realize that they weren't sharp, they weren't comfortable, because my perspective on knives was only those really beat-up knives that I had. And I started to improve my cooking. The first thing I did was to move up with my knives. And I'm going to tell you, it has absolutely changed my knife skills. Do I have fabulous knife skills? No. A chef, a really experienced home cook, a really experienced enthusiast will probably look at my knife skills and say, her knife skills, right? But I can tell you, it's not about comparing yourselves to other people when it comes to your knife skills. It's about your improvement. And I have come a long way since then. So knives to me are kind of personal. I like a knife that's really good feeling in my hand, that has smooth fit and finish to it. And I'll show you that when we're looking at these knives. And I like knives that sort of are extension of my hand, that makes chopping easier, especially since I don't have those really, really advanced knife skills. So today we're going to be looking at Paudin knives. These are VG10 Damascus knives. The Damascus just means that there's a pattern on it. It's layered steel and they're really cool looking. They have awesome patterns on them. What you really want is you want a knife with really good steel. This steel is VG10, which is a higher end knife that's very popular, a higher end steel from your average beginner knife steel. It's very common nowadays because it's a great steel. It holds its edge nicely and they're easy to sharpen. So when you see VG10, you know that that knife has moved up the scale from when I was a beginner. Now, it's not like a blue steel or something like that, which would be hundreds or even thousands of dollars, right? But if you are a cook that's used to, like me, where I was using old beat up knives that you couldn't sharpen and the handles were messed up, and you want to move up to improve your experience as a cook, VG10 is a great steel to shoot for. They're decently priced. They might be a little higher priced than, you go to a store and it's like $40 for an entire set, right? You're probably in the $100 price range per knife, but you don't need that whole set. You need to start out with a couple good knives and it'll get you going, right? So today we're going to be looking at the set Paudin, and it's an amazing box. Like sometimes when you get a product and you're like, you start out with a great presentation and that starts you out with a good relationship to it, right? It's in that
clamshell you're working.
When it's in the clamshell and you can't get the thing open, right? Those things are a pain. When it comes in a beautiful box and it's nicely presented, you're already starting well. And these knives are already doing that. So I just want to take this opportunity to thank Paudin for allowing us to try out these knives. There'll be links down in the description to these knives so you can take a look at them yourself. We are making a beautiful, delicious chopped salad with these knives, right? So let's take a look at them. So we're going to open the box. Yay, right? So in here, there's a warranty card. Has any information for your warranty. It also has a card here. This side is in English. It shows the knives that come in this pattern. They have a lot of different options, from wood handles to what we're going to be looking at is a G10 handle, all kinds of shapes and sizes and all kinds of like model lines, right? So this tells you what is in this model line. So these knives have VG10 steel with 67 layers. They're 62 plus on the Rockwell scale. And the handle is an ultra premium G10. One thing with the handles are, first and foremost, don't put your knives in the dishwasher, right? Hand wash them. Some knives, you get them and they're wood, and some are a man-made material. Wood knives are beautiful, but there's also wood handle knives are beautiful, but there's also a little bit of maintenance. As the more you wash it, the more you might have to refinish that handle, right? I have gotten knives that literally the wood is splintered within 2 or 3 times of me washing them. And what's great about these G10 handles is they're made with a fiberglass and a resin. So they hold up to repeated washings. They don't care about that, right? So here's our set. And we have, whoa. This is a chef's knife. Whoa. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So this is, when you get this design on here, that's a Damascus knife. Wow. We have a Santoku here. So Santoku is sort of like, I wouldn't say it's a Japanese chef's knife, because that would be like a Gyuto, but it's similar. It's an all-purpose knife. And here we have a utility knife. Utility knives are great. You can cut tomatoes, small jobs. Wow, look at that. That is a beauty. Look at that. That is a beauty. So here is our set. Look at that. That's a beauty. So let's check these out. Here's our chef's knife. Here is our Santoku. And here is our utility knife. So let's start out with the chef's knife, because the chef knife is the one that I'm used to using all the time, because I learned using a chef's knife. So like I said, these handles, I love these G10 handles. I actually prefer them because I don't want anything. After that experience I had with that knife, it was completely like slivered after like 3 times washing it. I love these G10 handles. They're absolutely beautiful. Look at that. So one of the things about the design of the knife and why knives tend to be so personal is it has to do really with like the geometry of your body, right? It is how your hands are put together, how you chop, right? Some people have larger hands, or they like a really beefy handle. I have one knife that the handle is so beefy, I can't really use it because my hands get too tired. It's too rounded for my hands. So when my hands are like this, the knife is like this, right? It's too much knife for my hand. Some people like really thin handles, right? I like handles in the middle. I like a medium design handle. And that's what this is. This feels really nice. It is the size of the handle that I like.
You're not worried about your knuckle hitting.
Nope. Knuckle clearance. My knuckle is not hitting the board. Sometimes I've seen knives that are like French style, and the blade profile is so narrow that your hands literally hit the board when you're doing rocking, right? Your hands hit the board. Okay, so my first impression of this knife is it's beautiful. It is beautifully finished. It's a shiny, polished metal, right? And one of the things I noticed is, and this is one very important thing to me when I'm picking out a knife, is I run my fingers across the rivet. It has really nice rivets. It's full tang knife. So the metal goes all the way down to the end of the handle, right? And one of the things I look at, it has a really beautiful pin here in the middle. One of the things I look at when I'm looking at knives is I run my fingers along here, and I run my fingers here, and I run my finger here on the back of the blade, here, and here, right? And I like knives that do not have a bolster, that don't have all that extra metal here. I like to be able to sharpen all the way back to the blade. And one of the things I can tell you on this is when I run my finger here, I do not feel any gaps between the metal and the handle. I have bought knives that when you run your finger along here, there's a gap between this handle and the metal. If you have a full tang knife, you're always going to have a handle to knife seam, right? Because even in wood, because the way they make these, this is all one piece of metal and this handle is attached here. So the handles, one piece of the handle's attached here, one piece of the handle's attached there, and they put a rivet in between. So every time you have a difference in material like this, there's going to be a seam. And what gets really difficult for me on knives when there's a huge gap in here, and when I rub, I can feel that because it wears and it irritates my skin, and I can't use the knife that long. I had one that was literally, you could finger prick it, right? And when I'm holding it, I feel that gap in my hand. And the more you use it, that gap just causes rub marks and irritation on your fingers. You do not want that. If you have a knife that when you run your hand on there and there's a significant finger pricking gap in between this, in between your rivets, in between the handle material, whether it's wood, G10 or what, and there's a gap in there, don't just pass that knife by, right? This knife is beautifully finished. There's no rough spots at all. Well, obviously there's a rough spot, right? There's no rough spots at all. It's fantastic. I love it, right? So that's your shafts. Here's your same thing with your Santoku. So Santoku, this one is kind of a rocking Santoku. A Santoku tends to be flatter on the bottom. This gives you a little rock because a lot of knife manufacturers are making these Santokus sort of like hybrid knives. Santokus are usually really flat on the bottom because you don't rock with a Santoku. You do a push cut. So you don't have that, right? This knife is a little bit of a hybrid because there is a little bit of curved in the blade profile. But one thing you'll notice is the tip is different. The tip on a Western style knife is up and it's closer to the spine of the knife. On a Santoku, the tip goes down like a bird's beak and the tip is closer to the edge of the knife. So here you have something that's tipping up towards the spine. Here you have something that's tipping down towards the edge. That's how you can distinguish between the two. Or if you have a Kritsuke, it's like angled, right? Or chopped off for a Nakiri, right?
I was just going to comment, it's got a great on the edge.
Yeah, it has a gratin edge, so this kind of helps with
Slicing.
slicing so stuff doesn't get stuck on there. And then you have your utility knife. This set is really, really nice. So how do we really determine how I like these knives? Well, we got to cut. So let me grab some ingredients and let's start making our salad. Okay, a chopped salad is just what you think it is. It's a whole bunch of stuff chopped up. You put some dressing on it. It is pretty much an open palette, right? It's like an artist's canvas.
Sure.
And I'm gonna chop the meat first. So I have some bacon here. I cooked it off in the oven. I put it on a sheet pan, and then I put it in the oven. I have instructions on my website, so I'll put a link down to how I do that. We're gonna use the beautiful chef's knife. We got a whole bunch of bacon here. I actually cooked this yesterday.
We're done. And then you chilled it.
Yeah.
We need to make this salad, or we're not enough bacon left.
That's the problem with bacon. Yeah. The knife is really nice. I don't feel like it's slipping out of my hand at all. It's going right through all this bacon. I'm just doing it as a big pile to make it quicker. Fantastic. Fantastic. I'm thinking I'm going to like these knives. I think we're on the way to that. If you look at the Amazon reviews, they're amazing. These knives get like a 4.9. So we got some chicken here. I got a whole roasted chicken, right? You can roast a chicken or you can buy rotisserie chicken.
It's not exactly a Costco, so it's a little on the salad size.
Perfect size for this. So what we're going to do, we have our little chickadee here. So let me take this chef's knife is great for carving. Fantastic for carving. Let me get this truss out of here. The truss string. And these...
I'm going to take the late quarters off. You can throw them in here.
These wings are going in this bag here because they are going for stock. And these legs...
Those are mine. Here, you want this guy?
The legs just came off.
Here.
Okay. The leg just came off.
Yeah, legs come off pretty easy.
So we're going to be carving the breast.
You get the
Skin? You want the skin?
Yeah, I'm not like, I like to eat it. Yeah.
Well, you can take it out of here if you want to. Yeah. So we're going to go ahead. I got to cut this way because I'm right-handed. Take off the breast. One. Take off this one. Two. This chicken is easy to cut because it's very tender. I need to take all this meat out of here. It's hot. So I'm just this is gonna go on our salad in pieces. Chopped salad, chopped chicken. Woo! Woo!
You sure you don't want to sample the meat to make sure it's tasty first?
I will. A lot of this I'm going to save for meat stock, quasi meat stock. There's nothing left of this bird. Bird. And we have some chicken breast here. I see the grain is going this way. I'm going to cut it this way. It doesn't really matter because I'm going to chop it both ways. Yeah. I guess it doesn't matter. You could leave it like that if you want to for your salad. Delicious chicken. Delicious, delicious chicken. So we're going to get on to the veggies. Okay, so I'm going to start with the cucumber. I'm going to do the vegetables and the lettuce last because all these are washed, but the lettuce isn't, so it's going last. Cucumber is getting the beautiful Santoku. So I'm going to do something weird. Let me cut the ends off. These are going into the compost pile.
Thank you.
I'm going to take this because I need to be fancy-like, right? And I'm just going to peel some stripes on here. Stripe. Because I'm extra. And when you're extra, you got to go extra, right? Boom, just like that. Isn't that cute?
It looks kind of like a watermelon.
So I think I want to do these in cubes. I want to dice them. I love cucumber. So I'm just going to do a push cut on here as opposed to rocking. Push. Push. Very nice. It cuts fantastic. Fantastic. And then we're going to go ahead and cube. Do I want these big kind of cubes or smaller cubes? Like that. Some people with their chopped salad puts everything on a huge board and chops it all together. I don't really want to do that because we use different kind of dressing. Eric likes ranch. I can't have that because I'm allergic to milk. And so we're going to be having two different kinds of dressing. So I don't want to chop it all together.
Plus, I'm not going to have that much lettuce on my salad.
Eric is not a salad person. Well, he likes the components separate.
Yeah, I want Jell-O and sunflower seeds.
Jell-O?
Yeah, isn't this a...
We got sunflower seeds. You can put that on there.
Isn't this a salad bar?
This knife is great. It's comfortable. It's a medium-sized handle, which is perfect for me. So let's dice an onion. I like to do that with the chef's knife. We're going to cut this end off. We're going to cut through the root here. Keep that root on there. Look at purple. It's going to stain my board purple. We're going to cut it this way. I don't want it in small because I don't want a big chunk of onion in my salad. Nice. Very nice. Let's put this in here. Whoa. This is a big onion.
Do you want to save the rest of it for later?
Yeah, I'm going to save this half. Actually, if I cut all this, Then it'll be ready if I want to put it into something tomorrow.
Oh, you can put in some maybe ground turkey or something for a burger.
Yeah. Nice. This knife is really a dream. It's nice and sharp. Very nice. Very, very nice. Whoa!
No, you can settle it. Just shake it, boo-boo. There you go. Just
Okay. Onions are done. Now it's time for the carrot. I'm going to use the chef's knife. So we're going to julienne the carrot, which means we're going to cut it into planks and then we're going to cut it into matchsticks. Or matchsticks, right? So I'm going to, I don't want mine super long. Plus this piece might be kind of hard to cut. So you're going to cut it flat like that, right? So it lays flat. Now we're going to cut it into planks. Just like that. Plank, plank, plank. And then we're going to take the plank and we're going to cut it into our matchsticks. Matchstick, and I just cut the... It's too close. Matchstick, matchstick. And then we have our matchstick carrots. Love carrot. Matchstick, matchstick. So easy. I know people buy these in the store already julienne, but, or matchsticks. Plank. Plank. This knife went through this, no problem. If it wasn't sharp, it would struggle on this carrot. But it's doing no such thing. Very nice. Wow. Nice. This one here, if I take that end off, I probably could plank it. Okay, next up, I just have some little grape tomatoes. We're going to use this beautiful utility knife, and I'm just going to cut them in half. The knife has to be sharp to cut a tomato, because if it's not sharp, what you'll do is squish it.
So are you hitting your little, that was easy button?
That was easy.
Yeah.
You can leave your tomato whole, but I kind of like these grape tomatoes cut in half on my chopped salad. Makes it fun. So you could do a bunch of salad prep like this on Sunday, and then you'll have salad for a couple days during the week for your lunch. Really nice. Caught that other one. This knife it really feels good. I love these little utility knives. They're slightly bigger than a paring knife. You could do it with a paring knife, but these are slightly bigger than a paring knife, so you can do small and medium jobs with it. And there is no chopped salad without an avocado. Yeah. I'm going to use this utility knife. Excellente. I didn't cut it even.
Yeah, that was an operator error.
Wow. So with this, I'm just going to take the tip of the knife, slice. Don't cut all the way through the skin because you'll cut your hand. Slice, slice. Just be very careful. Slice, slice, slice. And you have to say slice every time you do it. Scoop it out with a spoon. You have diced avocado. Just like that. I got some diced avocado. Slice very gently. That's what this utility knife excels at. Cutting avocados. Avocado, avocado. Yum. And last but not least is our lettuce. I'm going to take the chef's knife and I'm going to be rinsing it here. I did this last because it hasn't obviously been washed. All that is going into the compost.
Thank you.
And this looks pretty good. So we're just going to cut, 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 cut. Gotta say cut every time you do that.
Yeah.
Throw this in here. We got some beautiful lettuce in here. Chop, chop, chopped, chop, salad. Chop, chop, salad. You can chop that up. Go in here. So I gotta go rinse all this lettuce. And then we'll be setting up our salad. So next up, we're gonna do a little bit of hard-boiled eggs. I made these eggs in my little egg steamer, and it works really good. So the way I think I'm gonna do this is I'm gonna cut it this way. Because I kind of want like wedges like this. Because if I just chop it, the yolk is going to get separated from the whites. I could slice it, but I'm just going to wedge it. I think we did wedged it before on another salad in the past. So this should be enough just for 2 salads. Okay, let's make our salad. So we're going to make Eric's first. We got the lettuce all nicely rinsed.
Oh, you don't.
Thank you, Boo.
Oh, yeah, you're welcome. All right, don't go crazy on me here. No.
You made the rough edge. So Eric wants, he's not a big salad person, but he likes his salad with all the ingredients separated. So he wants cottage cheese on his.
Oh, you're trying to be fancy? You're going to put a cottage cheese ball on there?
Right in the middle, see?
Come on, he needs a friend. Thank you.
There goes my ball. Okay. So I know he wants these 2 ingredients. Let me put his veggies on here first. You don't want avocado?
I mean, if there's a shortage, I can take a piece.
I have a little bit of cold corn here.
All right.
Cold corn.
All right.
How about some carrot?
Yeah, don't go too crazy on me.
We can get some cucumber going on. Cucumber's probably good with cottage cheese.
Mm.
Got some tomato. I know you like that. How about some onion?
Okay.
Ooh,
Yeah, that's good stuff.
spicy.
That's good stuff.
How about some of this?
Oh, while you're at it, why not, right?
Bacon.
There you
Little bacon here.
go. Mm-hmm.
Little bacon here
Oh, I love you,
for
but
color.
okay, I'm trying to live more than 6 months here.
And how about some chicken?
Sure, why not?
Some chunks of chicken. Chunks of chicken.
Okay,
Chunks of chicken.
all right.
He wants some.
Yeah, don't get chintzy here.
Sunflower seeds.
Oh, come on, Bubba, you can put the whole thing in there. That's what it's designed for. Thank you.
Egg.
Sure.
Egg. 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 Egg.
Boo is trying to put this together so it looks pretty, like it's a crossword puzzle or something.
It is.
I'm like, it's all going to go one place. Just pile it up, right?
So we're going to put a little bit of homemade ranch on here. I'll put a link in the description of how I make this ranch. But we're going to give him some ranch dressing. How much do you want?
Just a little. Okay, that's probably okay.
There's quite a bit of lettuce down there.
Don't care. Thank you. You ask the customer what he wants and they ignore him.
Here you go, boo. Chopped salad.
Thank you, boo-boo.
Wow, that's a meal right there.
Oh, yeah.
So the knives, they're amazing. They were very easy for me to use. They're comfortable. They're nice and sharp. They're pretty much everything you want and need in a knife. Yeah, thank you, Paudin, for allowing us to try your knives out.
Mm-hmm.
They're very, very good. I'm going to put some lettuce. And one at a time here. Some cucumber. Yum. Carrot. Little bit of onion. Action. How about some corn? I'm just using my hands for this. I love cold corn on a salad. So good. I'm going to put some tomato. Some chicken. Yum. Some bacon. Some avocado. Avocado is a lot for me.
I mean, she likes lettuce, but I think the avocado makes it for her.
Yeah. I'm going to put my salad dressing on. This is my homemade Thousand Island, which is my favorite. And I'm going to put the eggs like this, like this. And I'm going to put a couple croutons on here. Thrown about. Yeah. Very nice. I'm ready to take a taste.
Mm-hmm.
So Eric wanted me to give an update on his salad. He added cheese and some blueberries to the top.
And more cottage cheese to level it out.
I don't know what I would call that. Is that a salad anymore?
Well, the lettuce got in the way.
Time to dig into this. This is a salad, boy.
Oh, it's heavy.
I love having the corn in there. It's delicious. Perfect lunch. Perfect dinner. Even perfect breakfast, right?
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic. So that's what a chopped salad is. It's a lot of fresh ingredients. Put in here whatever you like. You can switch it up every time. You can crumble some tortilla chips in here and make it a chicken taco salad. Fantastic. The knives made it so easy. There was a lot of prep to it, but the knives, they work great for me. I love them. So Paudin, thank you.
The bacon offsets the cucumber.
Yeah. It was like a salad bar right in your own house. So good.
Thank you, Boo-Boo.
You're welcome. It's so hard to find a salad bar anymore. A lot of places just don't do it because of, people getting sick, catching stuff. You don't need to go. Make your own salad at your own house. Now you know the ingredients are fresh. So thank you. These are absolutely beautiful knives.
Yeah.
I'm off to eat my salad. I hope you enjoyed this.